And welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
More D, man. What up?
Not much. How's it going, man?
Oh, just having phone issues. My iPhone wanted to hook up to the Mac and be the microphone, and I was like, "Well, why are you doing that? You never asked me this, so why are we doing it now?" But
I mean, why not?
Nice hot day down here in Dallas. The Big D, baby. Woo.
Dude, it's absurdly hot. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even enjoy my pool right now. It's just like,
So hot. So hot.
But we're here to talk about the 2026 Masters of the Universe, He-Man, coming in at hour 44 minutes. What do you got on this?
It was forever long. That's all I know. 2 hours and 12 minutes. Mine said like 2 hours.
I meant 144 minutes. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, 144. The Sword of Power leads Prince Adam back to Eternia, a world shattered under the fiendish rule of Skeletor. Joining forces with Teela and Man-at-Arms, Adam must embrace his true destiny as He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Release date June 5th, 2026, directed by Travis Scott, distributed by Amazon MGM Studios, Sony Pictures. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Let me say this. I was just a little disappointed in this movie. I wanted more. And it was just super cheesy. Super cheesy. Now I know some people enjoyed the cheese. Okay, I like a little bit, but the whole Adams and HR rep thing just kind of beat me down. Like, I don't know.
I stopped this movie to watch Summer Rental, another movie that I've already watched this week or last week, just to mix it up. I couldn't listen. And I finally understood. I was making Lizzie some nachos for lunch.
Okay.
And I was like thinking to myself, she goes, "How's the movie?" I was like, "It's not great." I go, "You know what though? It's a kid's movie." Alan always tells me these things are made for the next generation, the kids and whatnot. And I was like, and there's some nostalgia in it, but I was like, it's not great. But I was like, you know what? I could see kids liking this,
100%.
12-year-old you'd be losing it. You'd be just like, standing on the seat at the theater. I have the power. Yeah, I mean, once you realize, but it's kind of a tough watch for an adult, but it's okay. I mean, it's amazing cast. I can't say anything better. You got Deadpool's girlfriend, Allison Brie, in her name. Yeah, I was like, who is that? I go, oh, that's who that is. So needed more witches screen time in this thing more than Adam, because he was just I don't know if it's just a bad actor or something. Just kind of they're trying to keep like a dope.
I don't know. Like, so it starts off, telling like the origin story, right? He lives in Eternia. He's a kid. He's small. He's weak. That all tracks, right? Adam was known as kind of being bumbling, a little fool. Now, was that all 100% accurate? Was he playing some of that up? Because in the cartoon, people don't know he's He-Man. There's a few people that know, right?
Yeah, it's like a big secret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then Skeletor comes, takes over Eternia. Adam's sent to Earth, where his mom is from, with the Sword of Power, and he's told one thing: don't lose the sword.
Only thing he's told.
5 seconds later, he lost it.
Yeah, he gets chunked in that pond. I was like, "Whoa, rough landing, my man."
Yeah. But I mean, like right out of the gate, you get Ram Man, you get Fisto, Moss Man, Trapjaw, Man-at-Arms.
R.I.P. Moss Man.
There's so many people. A little bit later, you get Beast Man's in there. He looked awesome. Like, and all the other characters resembled the characters from back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Spike-Or, Mechanic, all of them. They're all in there.
I like
huh?
So I like Mechanic.
Mechanic's cool.
Him and Moss Man were like, great.
Yeah,
Ram Man. I like Ram Man too.
Moss Man becomes Mulch.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's why I said R.I.P.
But then they're playing on the Skeletor memes and things like that as the movie's kind of going on, kind of shoehorning in the comedy. Which, I mean, do we have a problem with action movies not allowing themselves to just straight up be an action movie anymore?
It's made for kids. It's got to have some corny little jokes in it.
I get it.
Man, they should have gave a mic to Skeletor at half the time. You know what I mean? Or just put a laugh track in, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought Skeletor looked cool, right? I mean, he
Yeah.
looks like Skeletor for sure. You get some variants. You get like HR Skeletor, you get Bro Skeletor, in the gym. If funny few little funny things like that in there. Um, the sword is, he ends up finding the sword. Some guys texting him saying, "Hey, I've got your sword," as
I was like,
he's leaving.
I thought it was fake. I go, there's no way. This guy's like, just has it. It's on like a stand or whatever. Like, yeah, you probably can't touch that. Whatever. He goes, don't worry, it's mine. It's like,
Yeah. Now, Easter egg that Torak. That's an early concept for He-Man. The statue that it was in. So,
yeah.
you got a little there. You get Dolph Lundgren there, giving him some advice, you know, dropping the line from the last Masters of the Universe, good journey, kid, right? Um, he's I don't know. It's just Man at Arms, he fails, he gets his butt he's kicking Trapjaw's butt, but then Trapjaw shoots him once,
Got right in
and
that chest, man. Right in that
and
chest plate.
then now he's done, and now he becomes a drunk. Um, which okay, whatever. You can be a drunk, that's cool. There's just I don't know. Yeah, I was just disappointed. I don't know. There's some cool action. You got the guitar riff. You're like, man, do they just have like royalty free music playing the whole time? It's like, no, actually, it's and you see in the credits, sort of power guitar. That's all Brian May from Queen. Just going to town, right?
Oh my God.
So it's kind of giving you that 80s feel though, right? That 80s rock feel, trying to kind of tie in with the timeline for He-Man, even
Yeah.
though it's based in today. Um,
Yeah. Just let it be today. Let it, whatever. But yeah, you don't want like, I don't know what music they would have. Oh, so I let it go and there's a behind. Okay. So I just saw the after credit scene. Did you
well,
see
there's
that?
there's there's a couple.
It just keeps going, Yeah. Now it's over. All right, it
Is
paused or something. Yeah, it's already showing the golden line, and it's in different languages. All it's not in
okay. I mean, and
it's
I
a switching
actually
scene.
watched this movie 2 days in a row because
You just hated yourself that much, huh?
no, it was so me and Liz, we went to the theater. She wanted to go see He-Man. I was like, I want to see He-Man too. So we go and see it. And then the
Was it
next
in
day it's on
theaters?
Prime. Yeah, it's still in theaters. You can still go see it in theaters.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't know. I thought it got released. Well, I guess it just got released in June. So yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
showing, in a couple places. Not anywhere near me. It doesn't look like, but in other areas like Hearst and Mesquite. Yeah, you can watch
yeah.
them there.
Yeah. So we went and saw it then, but I was watching it just, to watch it, not watching it to kind of review it. So I watched it again yesterday, taking my notes and things like that.
Did you like it the
Uh,
first time or the second time better?
first time better.
First time because you're in the theater.
Yeah, yeah. The theater experience and all that. And not knowing, there is something to not knowing what's going to happen in the movie. But yeah, it's just Adam's real weird. He carries this HR persona with him the whole time. He's trying to negotiate with Skeletor at one point, trying to negotiate with Trapjaw. Then ends up, turning into He-Man. He says the words, he pulls out the sword. Boom. They did a horrible job of hiding his muscles. Like the guy's jacked. So
Yeah,
they
they make
just
him
throw
like,
it.
"Oh, he's I feel I can't lift this or I can't lift that." They're like, "Brother, you're huge."
Yeah. Yeah, they throw a long sleeve, button up shirt on him that's kind of rolled up a little bit, and they're like, "Oh, you can't see his muscles." Meanwhile, they're ripping through the shirt. Like you're just like, "Come on, we can tell he's ripped." Like,
Put him in a hoodie, I guess. I don't know. That ain't gonna help much either. So
yeah.
morons.
But I mean, all in all, it's okay. Like it's not awful. It's not a bad movie. It's just I wanted a little bit more. Than what I got, right? I think the cheese factor was a little bit too much, the whole HR thing, and they just kept playing to it, right? And just
Going back into the well. Oh my god.
he's given, his big pep talk speech, and he's like, "No, no, we're having a situational room or whatever like that." And Man at Arms is like a war. Come to the war room. No, not a war room, and he called it a war, whatever he called it, right? And you're just like, like,
Yeah. I didn't like it at all. There were some parts I was like, okay, this is all right. So saying that doesn't really make sense. I liked a little bit, but it's one of those this is cool. knocked it out. I'll never watch it again. Like,
Yeah.
it'll never
I
come
mean
back around in
I
any
mean, I'll
rotation.
probably watch it. It will probably come across again. I'll probably watch it, right? The kiddo
And
hasn't seen it, so if she
oh,
wants to
well,
watch it,
oh, there
I'll
you go.
sit
So
down with
you
the
have a
kiddo
reason
and
to do
watch
it.
it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just kinda I enjoyed all the Easter eggs and things like that more, right? I thought it's funny, all the characters actually have names. They have actual real names, but he's going off of his names he had for them when he was a 10-year-old kid.
I
And
did like that Fisto and
yeah, you fist. He's like, yeah, you fist things. He's like, I don't fist things. He's like, I'm pretty sure I saw you fist a goblin.
yeah. Oh my god. And then at the end, he, like, cheers, he goes, "I'm Fisto," or whatever. It's like
Yeah,
they all adopt the names. It's like, "Oh, yeah, there you go."
yeah. You get the whole. At the end of it, they're all in their OG costumes, which was pretty cool, right? To see that, you don't tend to see that a lot in movies based on our childhood, right? Cartoons and things like that. They might do it a little bit, but they threw everybody in there. They did the whole trope of everybody laughing, with their arms up, "Ho, ho," everyone laughing at the same time. And then they're asking him like, "Oh, what name?" Tila's like, "What name do you have for me?" He's like, "Oh, it's just stupid." He's like, "What? Warrior princess?" She's like, "What? Yeah, I was." I bet you had a name for yourself. Yeah, I did. It's just it's whatever. No, no, what was it? He-Man or what? What even is that? He's like, it's a man. I'm a he and I'm a man. It's manly. Is it too manly? They're like, no, no, not too manly. Right?
Double manly. So
Yeah.
damn manly.
And they have there's trouble in Avian, and he's gets Cringer to go run and hey, we got to go, and they're like, is he doing that thing? Like, does he not know that we all know? Like, they're kind of playing on the fact that yeah, in the cartoon, no one knew, and he's trying to kind of hold to that. Um, they're like, we can just turn around if that makes him feel better. Like,
Yeah.
we'll
No,
just
I gotta
close
go do
our
this.
eyes.
I gotta go do this.
Um, but yeah, and then, at the end, you're first after the thing, you get the Orko there, which, that was one of the big complaints from a lot of people before the movie came out with the trailers was like, is Orko not going to be in this movie? He is in it just a little bit doing the lesson, right?
Right.
Hey, in today's episode, we learned, which you had as a kid. I don't know if you noticed kind of in the background, you probably didn't, but in the background is Merman is
Mm.
kind of in the background back there. And then you get another end credit scene, mid credit scene where Shira, Princess of Power, uh, they're teasing her coming, and then the last one is Evil Lynn picking up Skeletor's skull, saying, "Yeah, you looked better," teasing Skeletor's going to be back, right?
Yeah.
Um, the movie didn't do great in the theaters.
Mm.
Um, they're
The
kind
fact
of
that they're
hoping,
thinking about
it
doing it
kind of
again is insane.
what's that?
The fact that they're gonna do another one, that they're teasing it is insane. You know what I mean?
They're well, I mean, when you make it, right, you're making with the thoughts of you're gonna have this big universe, right?
Hopefully.
Now,
That's thinking, yeah.
I did post a short on this one after I went and saw it in theaters just saying how I was disappointed, and I've gotten a decent amount of comments of people going, I actually really liked it. I loved it as a kid. It was real cheesy, kinda like how the cartoon was. I liked all that, and I'm like, "Okay, cool." Not for me, right? Um, I was entertained, we kind of talk about, does the movie do its job of entertaining you? Yes, it entertained me, but I don't know. I wanted more. Give me more. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're on the other side of the fence on this one because IMDb 6.7 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 67%, Fandango 86%. 86. That's insane. Pure nostalgia, I
Eh,
suppose. I don't know.
It,
I'm not even one
a
there.
lot of it is nostalgia, right?
Mhm.
Um,
It
but
looked good. It was visually pleasing, I would say.
visually nice, right?
Yeah, but just
Um,
everything else was terrible. It just was,
just I don't know. I was just a little disappointed.
which is
Um,
crazy.
yeah, Masters of the Universe has all the ingredients to be an epic return for He-Man, but it never quite finds the power. The action has its moments, and there are flashes of world fans have been waiting to see. But the story feels uneven and never fully grabs you. If you're a lifelong Masters of the Universe fan, there's still some fun to be had, but as a movie, it's more of a disappointment than a triumph. Boom.
Pretty much. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I'll tell you what it does make me want to do. I'm gonna go back and watch the other Masters of the Universe. Like, let's go. Let's get Dolphin here.
I
You
did
know,
wanna go I didn't wanna go back and watch the movie. I wanted to go back and watch it, like, put on a couple episodes and just let it play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See if it
Yeah.
jogs back any memories, whatnot. Because we were young. We were like, by the time we were watching He-Man and wearing our little He-Man underoos, I mean, we were 5 years, 6 years old. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Something like
So,
that.
mhm.
But yeah, no, it just yeah, for me, it just kind of missed. A little disappointed. Was expecting a little bit more, but hey, what can you do?
Give
What
it
can you do?
one of
It was
those, and
just
I'll never watch it
yeah.
again.
There you
Check
go.
it out. Let us know.
But hey, what do you guys think of Masters of the Universe? Is it everything is cracked up to be? Are we just completely off and we're morons and we don't know what we're talking about? Maybe we're not real He-Man fans, even though I had every single toy at Castle Grayskull, had Snake Island, had all the weapons, the vehicles, all that stuff. So I don't know. But you guys tell us. As always, guys, I'm Alan.
MRD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.